Someone close has whispered your name into the fire. Tomorrow it ignites. They disguise their warning as silence. You thought it was peace. A door will close tomorrow. Not by God, but by betrayal. Heaven tried to delay this shutdown, but you ignored the whispers. Your soul felt the tremor before they launched the plan. What's coming was once your prayer. Now it's your test. They smiled while planting seeds of your fall. God saw. You're not paranoid. The spiritual war starts at dawn. Don't sleep through the divine alarm ringing in your chest. Their message isn't late, it's cloaked. Decode the silence. The final shutdown won't just end a cycle. It'll expose truth. This isn't an ending. It's your soul being extracted from illusion. You begged for peace. God answered with exposure. The ones who warned you were laughed at. Now you'll see. An unseen betrayal is already in your inbox. A phone will ring at 4 a.m. Answer with discernment, not fear. You weren't abandoned. You were hidden from the blast. Evil doesn't announce its arrival. It hides in good intentions. You weren't wrong. You were early. The person you're defending is forwarding your name to your enemy. This shutdown is spiritual. The world won't notice, but you will. They're waiting for your silence. Don't give it to them. You heard, "I love you," but God heard their motive. What they buried about you will rise before morning. Your name is marked, but your spirit is armored. You keep dreaming of water. That's your spirit leaking truth. You are not being punished. You are being protected. Their plan was perfect until God rewrote the ending. They thought you'd beg to stay, but you were built to flee. Your deliverance is disguised as disconnection. You were pulled away before you could be used. They want you offline so you don't see what they've done. The one who disappeared knows what's coming for you. You're not overreacting. Your spirit just doesn't lie. A shutdown only scares the one who's unarmed. Don't return the call. It's not them. The enemy is someone you once shared secrets with. The betrayal was small, but designed to unravel you. Tomorrow breaks what you thought would last forever. Someone's pretending to save you while sending your name forward. This silence is holy. Protect it like a sword. They left quietly, but they took something sacred. You were never crazy. You were warned in visions. They borrowed your light. Now they curse your shine. A new file about you is being created in secret. Your dreams are not fiction. They're encrypted warnings. You're not too late, but you're not early either. Move now. Someone smiled in your face and signed the shutdown behind your back. God removed what you kept begging to keep. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. The reason they disappeared was not confusion, it was conspiracy. You're sensing something because your soul is 2 days ahead. There's still time, but not much. Spirit says, prepare, don't panic. What you think you lost was really a shield. Every delay this week was heaven blocking an ambush. They tried to shut you down. God rewired your source. Someone in your circle is recording your downfall like it's a story. The person you trust most has a motive you can't see yet. You were chosen for battle because you know how to resurrect. This shutdown isn't global. It's personal. They're targeting your anointing. You will feel abandoned. But this is God doing surgery. They hope you sleep through the warning. Stay spiritually awake. The proof is coming through an unexpected mouth. Listen closely. You think you're in pain now. Wait until the truth lands. The one you keep defending is deleting your name in rooms. They want your silence, not your healing. You were marked for silence, but chosen for exposure. God delayed their attack just to give you one more sign. They planned it in darkness, but light is about to hit them hard. You're not being ghosted. You're being spared. The shutdown will break what needed to die. You weren't paranoid. You were prophetic. They never apologized because they're not sorry, they're still planning. This is the part where they regret losing you. The plan was never random. Your light triggered their shadow. You're not late. You're chosen. And that terrifies them. The shutdown will shake them, but free you. Their silence was a spell. Break it. You're about to find out who was smiling through the plot. Their mask won't survive tomorrow. The call that ends your peace comes in disguise. Don't answer. You're not losing them. You're escaping danger. They were never for you. Just near you. You were warned in dreams. You ignored them. Grace has one more try. Tomorrow writes the truth you were too scared to read. Your heart already knows. Your logic just isn't ready. They asked God to pause your power. He declined. Someone is about to confess everything, but it won't sound like guilt. Your breakthrough is hidden behind this betrayal. Their planting lies before the truth wakes up. That delay was divine sabotage. You were seconds from walking into it. The shutdown will cleanse your bloodline. Someone has cursed your name. You'll feel it in your throat. You were taught to pray. Now pray like you're on fire. Don't mourn the silence. That's God shielding your spirit. They will act like nothing's wrong. That's the final clue. God blocked their number, not just their voice. Someone read your journal and shared your prayers with the wrong ears. The shutdown exposes not just them, but the version of you that allowed it. Don't share your plans this week. Someone's copying your destiny. What looks like betrayal is divine backup. Your name will be mentioned in a room of envy. They sowed confusion. Now they'll reap exposure. This shutdown isn't your fall, it's your launch. God moved you before they moved against you. You'll hear the lie in their tone, not their words. They rehearsed the betrayal before you even met. You're not being punished. You're being rerouted to protection. Something you overheard last week will suddenly make sense. They keep praying for your silence. Speak anyway. What's coming can't be blocked, but it can be survived. Your ancestors' spirit keeps standing between you and danger. Don't ignore your nausea. Your body is catching a spiritual infection. You felt the shutdown begin 3 days ago. Someone you once loved just gave your name to darkness. You're being tempted to return to what God buried. They'll reach out with a question, but it's really a trap. You are warned in songs, in dreams, in strangers. The shutdown clears the soul clutter of false loyalty. They see your light as a threat, not a blessing. You were grieving the ending. God was celebrating your escape. They're waiting to watch you fall. Surprise them with resurrection. The most charming one is the most dangerous. You're not overreacting. You're waking up. The shutdown wasn't supposed to include you, but your name slipped in. Every friend won't survive the truth. Let them leave. The attack won't be loud. It will be quiet and cold. You weren't too sensitive. You were divinely sensitive. They mocked your prayers. They'll soon witness the results. Tomorrow doesn't destroy you, it reveals you. The shutdown will expose not just them, but who you've become. You will lose the liar and find your own voice. If this touched your soul, don't scroll, comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. Someone you once called safe is finalizing your shutdown. The silence you feel tonight is not peace, it's plotting. They plan to delete you softly, so no one asks why. What you thought was closure was camouflage. Your name is sitting in a room of whispers right now. You are not imagining this pain. It's spiritual crossfire. The shutdown was approved the moment you forgave too soon. Your discernment saw it. Your love denied it. They disguised their betrayal as distance. You were too loyal to notice the ambush. This time, God won't let you pretend it's nothing. The heartbreak was a rehearsal for tomorrow. They took your softness as silence and your silence as surrender. Don't let love blind you to the danger in their patterns. You weren't wrong. You were under spiritual sedation. This shutdown ends the cycle of saving those sent to sink you. God isn't quiet, he's warning. You're just still romanticizing the enemy. They left clues. You were too in love to read them. You're mourning a connection God already severed. What's about to be exposed will redefine betrayal for you. You will wake up tomorrow and feel the air shift. They've already pressed send. The plan is in motion. God tried to show you with dreams. You begged him not to. There is a countdown ticking beneath your peace. You gave them access to your softest parts. They sold the map. You can't save them. You must save yourself. The final shutdown will feel like loss, but it's liberation. Someone you protected will now be your proof. You don't owe your spirit an apology for seeing the truth. Tomorrow's pain is today's delayed awakening. Your spirit was never confused. Only your heart was. They prayed with you while planning without you. Your softness is why they chose you, but your power is why they'll fear you. The shutdown is spiritual. What breaks isn't visible. What you hear tomorrow will end something ancient in you. You weren't crazy. You were catching the signal early. The shutdown won't be loud. It will be surgical. Your peace will be called paranoia by the very ones causing harm. That pit in your stomach is divine alarm. They will not confess. Exposure will handle what guilt never did. They plan to end you. God plans to reveal you. You are not the same soul they plotted against. The shutdown removes what seduced your discernment. You feel them slipping because they've already chosen another side. They smiled in your face. Your soul flinched. The delay wasn't failure. It was divine interference. They think tomorrow is theirs. God has other plans. The person they're telling your secrets to is already turning on them. This ending will introduce you to a stronger version of yourself. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote, and subscribe for more. You asked for clarity. Clarity comes with collapse. The message will arrive before midnight. Don't ignore it. You keep having dreams about storms. That's your soul translating danger. What's being deleted from their phone is your trust. Someone's watching your joy like it's their revenge. They want you quiet before they tell their version. What you overheard wasn't random. It was spiritual evidence. They needed you confused so you wouldn't resist. The shutdown will force you to unlove the wrong ones. Their final lie is coming wrapped in softness. The one you trust most was their first contact. God already removed you. You're still trying to crawl back in. Your discernment didn't lie. It just hurt to believe it. They were always temporary. You just gave them forever energy. The one plotting against you still calls you love. They will act shocked, but they've rehearsed your fall. You'll find out by accident, but God planned it. You were being protected through delay. If they try to reconnect now, it's not love, it's guilt. Tomorrow isn't random. It's what the Spirit warned you about weeks ago. Your heartbreak is scheduled, but so is your healing. They didn't just betray you. They profited from it. Their love language was manipulation. You aren't cold. You've just stopped shrinking to fit their fantasy. You'll receive proof through someone who doesn't realize they're revealing it. God is allowing you to feel everything so you never return. They're not avoiding you. They're avoiding accountability. You didn't lose them. You lost the illusion. That ache in your chest is ancestral warning. They laughed while you wept. The shutdown begins with their silence. This isn't spiritual warfare. It's spiritual justice. You're not overthinking. You're spiritually awake. That memory you can't shake? It's trying to speak. Every step back was setting up this leap. The one you keep dreaming about is tied to this attack. Your kindness gave them cover. They left the knife in, so you'd never notice the wound. You keep blaming yourself, but you are outnumbered spiritually. You can forgive and still flee. The ones who said you're too sensitive were hiding sharp edges. Every gut feeling was prophecy ignored. They still have a version of you in their mouth that never existed. You feel alone because you're being repositioned. The real danger is what you were taught to normalize. God is letting it burn, so you finally stop rebuilding it. Someone's been pretending to intercede for you. They've actually been reporting you. The shutdown won't kill you. It will kill your excuses. You were loving a ghost of who they once were. You aren't hard to love. You were just easy to manipulate. A message will come after midnight. It will change how you breathe. That final, I love you, was rehearsed. Don't chase the apology. Chase the lesson. You were spiritually awake in a relationship that needed you numb. They didn't fall out of love. They fell into selfishness. You gave them a lifeline. They gave you a shutdown notice. They left the door unlocked so they could say it was your fault. Tomorrow confirms what your tears already told you. The person you're fighting for is neutral in your name. Someone will act innocent tomorrow. You'll see it in their eyes. The spirit said run. You said maybe. They thought your healing would take forever. Don't let the familiar become your prison again. The shutdown will silence who once screamed your name. You're grieving them, but God's grieving what they did to you. A strange calm will come before everything breaks. Don't reply to the message. It's bait. They only miss you because your absence exposes their reflection. You loved with a holy fire. They played with shadows. God isn't sending them back. He's sending you forward. You're not asking for too much. You're asking the wrong soul. They romanticized your pain. The plan wasn't just to leave. It was to discredit you after. That sudden wave of sadness, that's them thinking about you in regret. You deserved protection. They gave you exposure. The attack won't hit your body. It'll aim for your reputation. Someone will call it misunderstanding. You'll know it was war. You survived the setup before. You'll survive the shutdown now. They weaponized your vulnerability. You didn't misread them. You gave them too many chances to rewrite themselves. If it costs your peace, it's not revival, it's relapse. They copied your healing and called it theirs. What's about to happen will free generations. You weren't rejected. You were rerouted. Their presence brought confusion. Their exit will bring clarity. If this touched your soul, don't scroll. Comment your favorite quote and subscribe for more.